Oh my God, this will be a year like never, ever, ever before, my gorgeous Pisces. Everything you have been working for so far is about to pay off. Like, oh my God, from the beginning of this year, your life is about to take such an important turn. The beginning of the most powerful unfoldment of your life. This is so important. Right at the beginning of this year, you will be able to recognize completely different energy, and this is going to surprise you. When I say you will be able to recognize completely different energy, and I mean from the very 1st of January. Do you know what? To be quite honest with you, you could be like, basically, maybe let's say that you didn't sleep for like 3 or 4 days. You are before the 1st of January. Let's say that you didn't sleep 3 or 4 days. You are still you would still have so much energy from the 1st of January. This is gonna be absolutely amazing. Do you know what I mean? Do you get my drift? You will be able to feel the different energy from the very 1st of January. This in itself, it's gonna reflect on you in the best possible way, my gorgeous Piscelini. Never mind the fact that you are going to have a remarkable success by the month of June, but also a mind-blowing opportunity to change your life forever. All these things are going to be happening. My gorgeous Piscelini, I wish you all the best. Happy New Year 2024. And what am I going to do now is I'm going to talk about every single month just a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm just going to talk a little bit about each month. I'm going to pay attention to those main things which are going to be driving you forward. And if you would like to have like kind of more information about each month, then of course you can just check my monthly videos where I talk about for a while what is going to take place each month. So now, my gorgeous Piscelini, the very 1st month of January, listen to me very carefully. The very 1st month of January, the very 1st day, you will feel different. You will have lots of energy. You will feel re-energized, and you are gonna have all sorts of ideas on your mind. Very unusual ideas, very different ideas. And for the first time in your life, you will see certain things that you're gonna connect to these things. Like for the first time ever. And you know, it's a lot to do with the power of the actual number 1. So it's the 1st month of the year. It's a lot about number 1. Very, very powerful energy that motivates us. It helps us to open our mind. It helps us to come out of our comfort zone. It helps us to take risks, because there is a one specific risk which you are gonna need to take. And sometimes life is, you know, like that. We need to take certain risks, and these risks of course can go either way. But if we don't take certain risks, if we don't take certain steps, we are never going to find out what's on the other side of our journey, what's on the other side of this beautiful spiritual wall which we are facing and this moment in our life. So the month of January, it's already, you know, you need to understand the brand new energy. It's coming in the moment in time. The brand new fresh energy is going to come in the moment in time. You become aware of something. It's about the clarity. Something is going to be exposed to you. Something that was hidden. You're going to become aware of something right at the beginning of January, which is really going to surprise you. But at least you are going to become fully aware what you need to become fully aware of. This is going to be a bit of like a rude awakening in a way. But then again, at least you are going to have a clear idea. You're going to have a clear idea here how to deal with this particular challenge that you've been dealing with for a while. This is on one hand going to make you even more resilient, my gorgeous Piscelini, but on another hand, this is going to lead towards a variety of options before the end of January you wouldn't otherwise have. And this variety of options that you are going to have, they're going to change your life. They are going to change your life. But to start with, they're going to make you so happy, so optimistic, so enthusiastic. And this in itself, it's going to be your guiding light. Your passion is your guiding light. Your desires are your guiding light. And this is what I'm talking about here, my gorgeous Piscelini. Absolutely brilliant indeed. And you know what I like also when it comes to January? Right from the beginning of January, you're also going to, turn the new page and turn the new leaf when it comes to you absolutely fully enjoying taking care of yourself. You're going to be thinking a lot about your health. You're going to be thinking a lot about your healthy lifestyle. You're going to be thinking a lot about what you eat. You're going to be thinking a lot about the correct exercises. This is absolutely brilliant. And you could have been doing all those things. You could have been super healthy. You could have been eating super healthy. You could be in the gym or training or exercising all the time. It doesn't matter. It means that, maybe you are going to be thinking about different exercisings, about maybe certain herbs you never tried, you never taken, about vitamins and minerals that you never taken, for example. However, when it comes to your health, this is brilliant. It's just so important. On one hand, it means that a very bad and dark stage in your life has come to an end. You know why? Because something was so terribly affecting you so far and making you feel dark and negative, and you didn't even realize this. And that in itself has kind of maybe made you to kind of not pay attention to certain aspects of yourself, for example. And these things normally, happen to us, and when they happen to us, we don't even notice this, because we go with this particular flow that we need to go at that moment in time. So it means that something bad has come to an end. So now here you're also going to be starting to focus on your health. Absolutely brilliant indeed, and this is always a really great sign, so you are going to be very much so, you are going to start doing things health-wise you've never done before, and you're going to take certain things very, very seriously. And this is brilliant, because I can tell you that already by April and May, your life is going to be improved so much, and there is something new that you're going to start, doing, and this is going to come through you, like focusing on your health and things like that. So by April and May, there are very, very interesting people who are going to walk into your life, who are going to make everything so much better, who are going to come from this specific journey. Absolutely brilliant. And I'm talking about the specific people who are going to be very much so, who are going to make you even more enthusiastic. And I'm talking about the certain people who are going to have a really beautiful and infectious energy, especially when it comes to you focusing on this part of your life, which is ever so important. This is going to bring the best out in you, my gorgeous Piscelini, but it's also going to change your life forever. Please, for the love of God, do not ignore this. This is something that you need to start taking very, very consider very, very seriously. And I can see you're gonna do this, but you have no idea how much this is gonna improve your life, not just when it comes to health and your optimism, but when it comes to some important people who are gonna join your spiritual journey. These people, when you meet them, when they walk into your life, you're gonna think like, where have you been my whole life? This is amazing. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. Very integral people in your spiritual journey, through who you're gonna learn so much about yourself, So this is absolutely brilliant, my gorgeous Piscelini, indeed. The second month that I'm going to be talking about, it's going to be the month of February. Now, when it comes to February, this is brilliant. All I can say to you, Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-ba-bum, ba-dum, 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 ba-bum. This is brilliant. The month of February, it's also the month of your comeback. My gorgeous Pisces, this is the month of your recovery. This is the month of your comeback. And how is this going to happen? Well, let me tell you, that's what I'm here for. You are going to get a very important message. You are going to get a very important news, information. And this message, news, and information, it's really going to surprise you. You know why this is going to surprise you, my gorgeous Pisces? Because this news, information, and message that you are going to have, it's about something accelerating and something developing really, really fast. And it's not only that, you will know that a certain goal is near. But for the love of God, you need to understand that you have to act now. You need to act now. You need to act now. So as soon as you become aware of this important information and message, which is going to blow you away and it's going to surprise you, and this information and message, it's about something suddenly accelerating in your life and developing fast. So it's to do with something that was slowed down in the process. So it's to do with an aspect of your life that nothing has happened for a really, really long time. So this is going to be like, oh my God, you did not expect this whatsoever. And when I say time is to act now, you will know exactly what I mean here. So after you get this information that something is accelerating and developing fast, you will know that a certain goal is near, but you are going to need to act now. By acting now, you're doing the right thing. By acting now, you are protecting yourselves. By acting now, you are going to be unrestricted. By acting now, you are going to be in this really, really powerful flow indeed. And on top of that, you are going to make a really, really a wise thing, wise choice. Indeed, this is what I need you to understand. You have to act immediately, because otherwise, you know what I mean. It's going to take a really long time until you have the opportunity like this again, when the vibration and energy, it's absolutely perfect indeed. So this is why this is ever so important, okay? And also, my gorgeous Pisces, when it comes to the actual February, when it comes to February, what you also need to understand is that there is going to be some kind of, trouble awaits. Travel awaits when it comes to February. So you're going to be thinking about some kind of traveling. You're going to be thinking about some kind of a journey, to make a specific journey, whether this is going to be a few days, whether this is going to be one day, whether this is far away or whether this is close by. It doesn't matter. You need to go to that journey. And also, when it comes to you planning that journey, there is some kind of journey that is going to be on your mind actually to start with. So whether this is going to happen in February, whether this is going to happen in a few months, whether this is going to happen at the end of the year, it doesn't really matter when exactly this journey is going to happen. For you, it's just important to take this seriously. Because whenever you go to that journey, you are going to have this beautiful spiritual experience. Something is going to happen. It's going to be greatest awakening moment ever. Something is going to happen, and it's going to open your eyes so much towards something you never knew existed in the first place, let alone what an impact on your life this is going to make. Something that was missing in your life is going to be presented to you whenever you go to this journey. Whether this is like in February, March, April, whenever, it doesn't matter. As long as you take this seriously at the time when the energy is absolutely right, and it's happening in February, so it's still going to be attached to this particular energy that's coming from this particular month indeed. So this is something I highly advise you to do indeed. And also, my gorgeous Piscelini, when it comes to the actual February, you know, something it's really going to surprise you here. Something it's going to surprise you because, you know, almost as if somebody is like kind of going to need your help, and you will not want to help to this person because that person maybe wasn't really nice to you, or that person is not nice to you in general, or hasn't been nice to you. This is going to be one of the weirdest challenges you've ever been through in your entire life, because you're going to realize about somebody who wasn't nice to you, who is going to need your help, and that particular person, you are the only one who can help that person. So you really are going to have to talk to yourself here and try to leave all the grudges behind. You need to you kind of really need to help this person out, and this is going to be weird challenge because it's somebody who has done something negative or something bad to you, but that person is now going to need your help. You need to, like, this is a test, this is a challenge. You need to rise above absolutely everything that happened, and you will not believe once you help this person, and I can see you helping this person, and by the time you get to March, that person is pleasantly going to surprise you. And what that person is going to tell you, it's going to be life-changing. There is some kind of secret which is going to come out of that person. On one hand, you will know what to protect, and on another hand, you're also going to realize, you know, what to pay attention to. And this is important. This is a really important. There is some kind of a secret that you're going to find out through that person, and that is indeed going to be the direct karmic reward from you helping that person and managing to elevate yourself and ignore what happened in between you in the past. Very important, my gorgeous Piscelini, indeed. The next month that I'm going to be talking about, my gorgeous Piscelini, it's going to be the month of March. You know, basically there is one specific person who is really going to be so influential. It's one amazing specific person. I really like this person. It's one specific person who is very strange and very unusual at times, but only because this person allowed themselves to be themselves. So lots of people love this, but lots of people cannot understand this. Those people who cannot understand this, those type of people stay away from these people purely because they just haven't got, you know, enough within them to understand. I'm sorry, because it's to do with their spirit not being able to reflect how other people can reflect. This is somebody very kind of amazing in so many different ways indeed. And if somebody doesn't understand this person and ignores this person, it means that it's a lot to do with the spirits of that person not being able to evolve after the certain point. So you are the special one. You're the special one. I know you're a special one. Of course you are, because you're able to notice this person and recognize this amazing energy in the first place. Otherwise, you would never take this person seriously, let alone allow this person to make this type of impact on your life. So that particular person is going to be very influential when it comes to March. That particular person is going to make a huge impact on your life. You are kind of going to connect really deep within, and that in itself is a really kind of going to it's really kind of going to remind you of some kind of commitment. It's going to remind you of some kind of a commitment, that you need to put more towards some kind of commitment. So that's March. March, you need to put more towards some kind of commitment. Something that you think or you thought so far, you don't need to kind of do anything about it, but that is going to remind you clearly of which commitment do you need to put more energy towards. It's really beautifully going to open you up. This moment is going to open you up in such a way when you are going to come out of your comfort zone and you are going to come out of your shell. Not only you're going to see certain things from a different angle, but it's it's also like kind of going to make you aware of like there is so much more to this particular situation, you know. Absolutely brilliant. And also, my gorgeous Piscelini, when it comes to March, you know what, let me tell you, you are going to have like a little adventure. You are going to have a little adventure. And when it comes to March, this is important aspect to mention. You are going to be on your face. You're going to be on your face. No. Sorry, God forbidden. You are good. No, in March, you are going to be on your way somewhere. Something is going to be planned. You've planned something like a big mama. You've planned something for a while. So what you planned for, you've been planning this for a while. So you're going to be on your way to go and do something that you've planned for a while. And then, poof, something is going to happen midway. Something is going to happen. You're going to change your mind. And you will not go where you plan to go for such a long time. And you're going to be like, I can't believe that I'm not going where I plan to go for such a long time. Why? Why? Because subconsciously you're going to be drawn to go somewhere else. Now this is important. Where exactly you're going to be drawn to go after this moment in time. This in itself is going to lead you on the path where you are going to have a very, very interesting adventure. This adventure that you are going to have, it's going to happen completely spontaneously, but on another note, it's going to make you start making you think about the new start. And that in itself, it's a lot to do with you becoming aware, of a boundless potential. You're going to become very passionate. Your passion is going to be ignited. You will know exactly what to go for. You're going to feel this creative spark. You're going to feel so motivated. You know, this in itself is going to clearly show you the energized potential that you must not ignore. You must not ignore this whatsoever. And it's also going to lead towards you on one hand, it's going to lead towards you letting go of old and bad ideas. And on another note, this is also going to be the beginning of a very special transition and a very special spiritual journey in your life. Wow. The next month, my gorgeous Piscelini, it's going to be April. Absolutely brilliant. You know, wake up, baby. It is your moment. When it comes to April, wake up, baby. It is your moment. In April, you are just gonna have this idea from the very first few days in April are gonna be absolutely everything, because within the very few days in April, you are going to have this bold idea, this amazing idea how to attack the specific problem, that was bothering you for way too long. And part of it is like talking and explaining and communicating. It's a lot about talking, explaining and communicating right now. And at the same time, you know, when it comes to that problem, you know, that you will have this bold idea to attack. This is something that was making you so unhappy, and it was something that was making you so confused. It was something that was making you so upset. It was something that was making you persistently to overanalyze things which you should never overanalyze in the first place. When we find ourselves within the path of overanalyzing, it's not good. It's not good, because something is not right. Something has been unresolved in the past when we are overanalyzing something so obvious. And then the more we overanalyzing, the more we are drifting away from our spirit, the more we are drifting away from our soul. So therefore, it's really important to always go with that initial feeling. But sometimes, you know, there are certain problems that are created in our lives, left unresolved in the past, that are kind of preventing us to kind of be as sharp as we should. So you are kind of going to unpack something much more darker and much more difficult that you could have possibly imagined, because this problem was indeed affecting you quite a lot. So, you know, you're gonna, when I say that you're gonna have this bold idea, this is something that you were so worried about doing anything for so long, but now your spirit is gonna be rising, and you're gonna be overflowing with emotions, and you're gonna have these strong positive vibes when it comes to this bold idea. And even more so when it comes to that bold idea, suddenly you're gonna become so happy and so creative, and you're gonna be like, oh my God, you're gonna start being really chatty, and you're gonna start moving, and you will know your body is gonna be responding to you. Oh my God, this is something I need to do. Like, oh my God, there are going to be lots of little signs that are going to come to you through your spirit and through your body as well, which you should not ignore whatsoever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next month, which is going to be a big mama is struggling to walk through this door. Like, oh my God, somebody has to push this big mama, from the other side, because otherwise she is going to be stuck. No, this is how this big mama, this is going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry about that. I've got my moments. 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 I've got, raise your vibration, my gorgeous Pisces. Raise your vibration. By the time you get to May, when it comes to May, listen to me very carefully. The month of May, it's bringing you an unexpected ending. It's bringing you a surprise changes and a sudden shift. The moment in time you get a different perspective. Okay, the month of May, it's bringing you a completely different perspective on what do you have to pause and delay and wait with. So the month of May is bringing you a different perspective on what do you have to pause, delay, and wait with. And on another note, it's also bringing a different perspective of what sacrifice do you need to make. And this sacrifice, indeed, it's going to be a voluntary sacrifice. So this is going to be brilliant because it's going to help you with something that was making you powerless. Indeed. Absolutely brilliant. And also, my gorgeous Piscelini, when it comes to the actual month of May, I like this so much. The month of May is also bringing you a very, very unusual and strange encounter. So you're gonna come across somebody very strange and very unusual, almost as if like you're gonna see this person and you're gonna think it's like some kind of a ghost or some kind of a spirit. This person is gonna be wearing clothes like completely different. The energy, like clothes, like I don't know what century. Everything is gonna be so weird and so unusual and so bizarre about this person. Everything what this person is wearing. And to the actual energy of this person, the way this person is going to move, the way this person is going to talk, you're just going to think like, oh my God, what year are you coming from? What dimension are you coming from? You are going to have a very, very unusual and strange encounter when it comes to somebody very bizarre, somebody very strange. And all I can say to you, what you're going to feel, it's like that person is from a completely different dimension. You know what? I don't know how to explain this. I really don't know how to explain this. You're going to feel like you know this person from somewhere, but you're not going to be able to tell where from. But you're also going to believe in something. You're going to believe in something. You're going to start believing in yourself here. But when it comes to something really specific about yourself, because of this person and because of this strange and unusual encounter, this was ever so needed in your life, because that unusual encounter is going to be primarily responsible for you to start believing in something really specific about yourself. My goodness. So this unusual encounter, it's also bringing you a mind-blowing and rather sacred revelation about yourself. You know, you're gonna start believing in something that, like, only very, very, very special people could highlight for you, if you know what I mean. Amazing, amazing experience this is going to be. And by the time you get to the actual October 2024, so by the time you get to the October 2024, there is gonna be, you're gonna find yourself on a little crossroads. And because you started to believe in what was highlighted through this person, by the time you get to this crossroads, you are going to go for the completely different path that you would normally go for. And this is where magic is about to begin in your life, my gorgeous Piscelini. This is where you're going to realize how everything is connected and how magical this life actually is. You just have to believe in it, and believing in yourself, believing it in you, and believe it in yourself as well. Whoa. Now the next month, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the next month that I'm going to be talking about, my gorgeous Piscelini, it's going to be the month of June, baby. What is going to happen in June? What is going to happen in June? Oh my god, oh my god, all my plants are like going mad, all my plants are shaking, like the cats are just going all around the place, like, oh my god, cards are everywhere. No, I'm joking. June, it's going to be brilliant. June is going to be like the biggest mama, even the bigger one that just tried to walk through this room like earlier, yeah, through this door. June is going to bring you amazing news, amazing message. You're going to be very, very happy. You know what, this information that you're going to have, okay, it's about an information which you're going to have in June. You're going to feel very happy. One of the biggest accomplishments of your entire life. It's to do with success. It's to do with like a accomplishment. It's to do with an achievement. It's to do with a recognition, fantastic success when it comes to something really specific that you've been working on. Okay, fantastic success and achievement and recognition. Oh my God, so much happiness. I can see you being so proud of yourself. It's what you were working towards, you know, what you knew that you're going to have a success from, but baby, you did not realize that this is going to go on this level number 777 here. There is so much more going to be to it, connected to it. There is going to be fantastic achievement, but something is going to be so surprising about it, which you're going to absolutely love it. You're going to feel so excited, be so excited, because you've been working on it for such a long time. This is going to make you feel complete. It's going to make you feel whole, but you're also going to realize two things. Number one, you're going to realize that you are reaching some kind of expert level and expertise when it comes to something, but you're also going to be thinking a lot, what's next, because this in itself, it's bringing you an important financial stability, and that in itself, it's also allow you to start the process of change, a big change. Your financial, this financial stability, it's going to allow you to do something you couldn't do before, and it's to do with doing big change. When it comes to home, when it comes to immediate environment, this is going to make you feel so happy and so optimistic. So whether you're going to try to change everything, you know, in your home, like paint everything and refurbish everything, blah, 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 it's important to keep on doing changes. Whether maybe you will want to do the certain things in your garden if you've got one, and your financial situation didn't allow you to do it. Or maybe you are going to decide to like really kind of like do something big, or in later on, or you are going to decide to maybe move. Whatever it is, it's something that you couldn't do before, and you're gonna feel so happy because this is gonna change your whole quality of life. It's gonna change you to the point when you do what you wanted to do, every single day of your entire existence is gonna be interesting. every single day you are going to be more happy. And this is what it happens when we do certain changes, or dramatic or drastic changes, when it comes to our immediate environment, whether we decide to change everything or whether we decide to make a big move and move somewhere. It doesn't matter. I know that this is going to make you feel so much happier. This is bringing joy and pleasure and peace and love and contentment into your life, but also at the same time, it's going to mean to you quite a lot the fact that you are going to be supported by the right people in your life. Absolutely mind-blowing, my gorgeous Piscelini, indeed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The next month that I am going to be talking about is, listen, this is very, very important. It's to do with some kind of a justice, okay? It's to do with some kind of a justice here that you're going to hear about, and this is going to be very, very positive news and very positive outcome. Whether this is to do with something that that you were worrying about when it comes to like someone deciding something for you, and you just have to wait and wait and wait until you see what is the outcome, or whether this is to do with something proper legal, but it's to do with an important moment of justice. This is going to be a good news when it comes to justice, okay? So this is going to mean to you quite a lot. Whatever is going on, it's going to be positive news, and things are, hallelujah, going to work in your favor, my gorgeous Piscelini. But also, at the same time, when it comes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, when it comes to July also, you are going to realize maybe that you are going to need to improve certain skill. You're going to be thinking like, maybe I haven't got like maybe it's like to do with the insufficient support or recognition in your life, and you thinking about insufficient support. You thinking about insufficient support and recognition. You thinking about insufficient support and recognition. It's going to make you aware of the fact what is making you weak, what has been making you weak, and what skill do you need to improve. This is going to highlight which skill do you need to improve. And by improving that skill, I mean that you are going to nurture your life. You're going to nurture your spirit, you're going to nurture your soul, and you are, most importantly, my gorgeous Piscelini, going to do the right thing indeed. Okay? The next month that I'm going to be talking about, is it August? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's August. Now, in August, you are going to be facing a little bit of a challenge. You're going to be facing a little challenge in August. And you're going to be working on you're going to be doing something that's so important to you. And then, you're going to be working on something that's really important to you. But then again, you are going to kind of think, oh God, it's not as successful as I thought that it's going to be. It's not it's not making me feel really happy because it's not as successful as I thought that it's actually going to be when it comes to August. But this year, you're going to surprise yourself because it's to do with an aspect of your life that means to you like quite a lot, that means to you so much, and it always meant so much to you. So you must not confuse these feelings with like, oh my God, like your subconscious is trying to make you aware of like something better behind the corner, because it's not. This is really important to you, and it's to do with, it's connected to your destiny. It's connected a lot with who you are, and most importantly, that's the challenge that you need to understand, because suddenly you're going to stumble upon something, just a little bit of a weak moment of something that you work on, and it means to you so much. And you're going to find out that what you're working on, it's going to be like kind of like something like a hard work, and oh God, it's too slow, and then you're not going to be happy with the progress. But listen to me very carefully. It's better to have a steady progress than no progress. Okay, this is just a weak moment that you will be going through, a bit of a challenge. So all you have to remember in August, my gorgeous Piscelini, to not to make this too complicated, just stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. By sticking to the plan, sticking to the original plan, stick to the original plan when it comes to this. Do not be sway off from your own path, my gorgeous Piscelini, okay? This is important. By sticking to the plan, to the original plan, you are going to really let go of damaging and negative thinking, and at the same time you're going to escape some kind of evil. At the same time you're going to be able to detach yourself from deception and confusion and dishonest people and situations in your life. So please, 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 when it comes to it, just remember that you are on the right path when it comes to August 2024. But it's just that you are going to be going through the little bit of murky waters, which are going to kind of going to make you question things that you shouldn't question in the first place. But then again, that's what we are, that's who we are. It's nothing wrong with questioning, because it brings certain different answers to the surface, so it's nothing bad, it's nothing unusual. There are certain things that are going to come to you as a result of your all this questioning by the end of the month, certain options and opportunities and kind of choices that you kind of like didn't notice before, but all this energy is going to sharpen you up towards that point, towards that stage, towards that realization where you are going to turn another new page here. Indeed, slowly but surely, it's all happening, my gorgeous Piscelini. Indeed, the next months that I'm going to be talking about, it's going to 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, it's going to be September. Absolutely brilliant. Here you are going to you will realize here that you reached a milestone, my gorgeous Piscelini. In September you will reach milestone. You will know that solid foundation has been laid, so now you will know what can be built upon, and that in itself is going to make you feel very, very happy. And even more so when it comes to September, there is going to be the month of September is going to bring you a new opportunity, a new little financial opportunity. The month of September is bringing you a new little financial opportunity, and it's not so much about financial opportunity, but it's more about you being able to use some kind of a gift of yours. This is it. This is what I'm talking about. It's to do with like a passion. It's to do with desire. Remember what I said before, your passion and your desires are your guiding light, my gorgeous Piscelini, and this is one of them. This is not like a massive, huge financial opportunity, no baby, no, but it's more about you doing something that you really want to do. You will be able to use as something that you're so gifted at. So this in itself, it's really kind of going to bring so many, this in itself, by the time you get to December, it's going to open brand new doors to you, just because you decided to take this seriously. So you are going to take a very, very important steps when it comes to this beautiful gift of yours, something that you're gifted at, but it's also a lot to do with that interesting financial opportunity as well. But it's more about you really taking that beautiful gift of yours on another level, because by the time you get to December, the brand new door are gonna open. You have no idea what this is actually going to bring into your life. Absolutely brilliant indeed. By the time you get to October, my gorgeous Piscelini, it's like, oh my lord, stranger in the night, Piscelini in the morning, stranger in the night, and Piscelini in the morning, a stranger in the night, a Piscelini in the morning. My gorgeous Piscelini, what are you gonna be up to in October 2024, my darling? No, brilliant. Listen to me very carefully. For those of you who are single and ready to mingle and ready to let somebody new into their lives, if you're single and you want somebody to enter your life, October 2024, it's gonna be mind-blowing. Here you are going to meet somebody so beautiful. Here you're gonna meet somebody so special, completely randomly, at a time when you least expected. You are going to come across this gorgeous person. But first of all, you will see that person. It is going to be some kind of a gathering. There are going to be some people around, but you did not expect that you're going to meet somebody there whatsoever. So you you are going to meet this gorgeous person, you are going to start talking, and that, you know, first of all, you're going to think, yeah, they're gorgeous, but you're not going to necessarily fancy them. Does that make sense? Yeah. First of all, you're going to think they're gorgeous, and then you're not going to immediately fancy them, you know. But then when you start talking to them, to that person, you know, oh my God, the more you talk to that person, the more gorgeous this person is actually going to become, my gorgeous Piscelini. The more you talk to this person, the more gorgeous this person is going to become. And I say this so many times, how important this is. It's a lot about the person's spirit. It's a lot about the person's souls that we actually connect to, and then we find every single part of that person attractive purely because what's inside. You know, when I said, like, you know, sometimes, let's say you're out and you see two gorgeous, two beautiful, let's say you're out, you see two people, two persons, you know, two people, and let's say like one of them you really fancy, and another one you don't fancy whatsoever, just plain in your mind, you know, you don't fancy whatsoever. And then you start talking to the one gorgeous one, the one that you thought, oh my God, they're beautiful. And then you start talking to that gorgeous person. 5 minutes later, oh, no, baby, no, nothing inside, you know, not much to connect to him. Like 5 minutes later, that gorgeous person is not gorgeous anymore because there was not much to connect to in between you two. So that what was beautiful on the outside, you can't even recognize now anymore. And I don't mean this in a bad way, do you know what I mean? But then you talk to the other person that was next to that person that you did not fancy, or it was just plain person. 5 minutes later, you fancy the pants of that person. You fancy that person so much, like, oh my God, suddenly you fancy this other person, and the more you talk this other person becomes more attractive. This is what I'm talking about. With this one, it's gonna be like, you're gonna find this person attractive, but then you're gonna talk, and then, oh my God, more attractive and more attractive and more attractive. You're gonna explode how much you are going to fancy this person, and you're gonna be again, where have you been my whole life? Few days later, you're already gonna have a feeling like you knew this person all your life, or like you know this person all your life. There is, you know, not only this person is gonna be gorgeous, but this person is gonna understand you like no one ever understood you before. This is gonna be incredible, and all I can say to you, somebody very, very special, it's about to enter your spiritual journey. You're gonna learn so much about yourself, about your life through this person, and this person is gonna learn so much about themselves through you as well. You will explore things you never explored before with this person. You will try things you never tried before. You're going to change your mind about so many things, and I don't mean that in a bad way, I mean that in a good way. You're going to realize that there's so many things that you're going to realize about yourself through that particular person. Somebody ridiculously smart, ridiculously intelligent, ridiculously clever when it comes to their personal intelligence, but also when it comes to their spirituality. This is somebody very powerful and sharp in general, successful when it comes to what they do, but also not that everybody understands that this person is kind of so spiritual as well. This person shows this only to the special people in their lives. And also, my gorgeous Piscelini, when it comes to October, I've got like a burps, when it comes to October, if you are in relationship, or if you don't want any relationship, if you're not open to relationships, which is absolutely fine, do you know what I mean? If you don't want any Mr. Lover, do you know what I mean? If you don't want any relationships, my gorgeous Piscelini, then that means that, you know, it's going to be the very, very special person who is still going to enter your spiritual journey in October. So if you're not looking for for a relationship, like a love relationship, romantic relationship, this is going to come in the form of a very, very special friend with benefits. No, I'm joking. Very special friend with benefits. No, I'm joking. Joke. This is gonna come in a form of a very special friend, my gorgeous Piscelini. and this is like a spiritual friend who is going to help you to come out of yourself. This is going to be like a friend who is going to be different, because very soon and very quickly you will feel this connection towards this person, and you're going to be talking about so many different subjects, and every single subject you talk about, you know, you find out something new, because this person is so clever. And you're also going to want to discover so much about your life. You know, you are going to be doing things you've never done before. You're like, as well, you're going to experience things you've never experienced before. But it's also like kind of, this person is going to play an important role when it comes to you coming out of your shell, coming out of your zone, and trying things you never tried before. So either ways, this somebody very, very special, it's coming into your life. Whether you are in relationship, if you're not looking for romance, then it's like a very special spiritual friend. But also, if it's like a very special spiritual friend, if you're in relationship, what is really gonna connect you so much, why you're gonna feel so connected, is because there is something in your past that you're both sharing. Something happened to you, both of you, in your past, something very unusual, but something very personal. And you're going to be like, oh my God, you as well. You're like, it's going to be like that. Something from your past, you're sharing some. You will be sharing something from your past, something very personal, which is going to even further connect you. The next months that I'm going to be talking about, my gorgeous Pisces, Piscelini, it's going to be the month of November. November, the months to remember. November, the months to remember. November. 1, 2, 3, 4. November. No, sorry. November. My God. November. Basically, November. My God, what's wrong with me? I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just in one of those moods, you know, to be honest with you. In November, my gorgeous Piscelini, it's like you are gonna feel very, very creative. You're gonna have this creative flow. You're gonna feel this creative flow. You're gonna even feel quite artistic. But I can hear the train. Yeah, you see, it's the sign. I just heard the train, and I just told you that you're gonna feel very creative and artistic about something. This is the beginning of a very special journey which is going to start here. Train, journey. This is the beginning of a very special and sacred journey that you're going to start. This is to do with something very, very personal that is going to start bringing the best out in you. Okay? Listen to me very carefully. In November, you're gonna be doing something that you really like doing. So let's say you're a painter, and let's say you decide to paint something. You know, let's say that you decide to paint something, or let's say that you are, I don't know, car mechanic, and this is your passion, you know, like you love working with the cars, or blah, blah, blah. You don't even need to be a car mechanic. Let's say you just love working on the cars, or something like that, something that you're so passionate about. Let's say that you're making jewelry, and that you're going to be making jewelry. Let's say you love cleaning your house. You're passionate about cleaning your house, so you will be cleaning your house. Let's say you're passionate about singing, like hallelujah, like me, then you're gonna be like kind of singing. Do you know what I mean? So you are gonna be doing something that you are so passionate about. Please don't misunderstand me. This is important what I'm saying. So you will be doing something that you're so passionate about. You're going to feel very, very creative. And this is the artistic flow that I'm talking about. At that moment in time, there is a psychic and intuitive message that you are going to have. This psychic and intuitive message is going to open your eyes. You will suddenly realize, on one hand, what's creating imbalance in your life, what is creating imbalance in your life, and then on another hand, you're gonna realize what needs more attention and care. Okay, so this is important because when we are so creative, we also like kind of create this like very powerful, very unique, and very significant energy, which helps us to reconnect with our third psychic eye, with our subconscious mind, to the point where there are very, very interesting things come to the surface and they would never come to the surface otherwise. So this is a very, very important to pay attention to. It is like a really powerful revelation, okay? Absolutely brilliant indeed. And also, my gorgeous Piscelini, by the time you come to December, in December, it's so important. Listen, I know that this is going to sound like, oh my God, but the month of December, before I go anywhere, you are going to get a really beautiful gift and a really beautiful present. A really beautiful gift and a really beautiful present. And this is so important because you're going to realize that you are really, really special in certain people's eyes. And this is going to make you feel really good. This is going to make you feel really good. And there and then you are going to have this realization that you want to spend more time around people in your life that means to you the most. And this is always beautiful. But at around the time when you're thinking about it, you know, you're also going to have this very, very interesting kind of a realization. Very, very interesting realization indeed. How much you're going to become very daring about trying something as well. And that in itself I would not ignore, because what exactly you're going to become daring about very soon, this is on one hand going to create a really powerful moment of liberation. You're going to free yourself, and that in itself, it's later on, very soon after that moment in time, it's going to create a really powerful vision that you are going to have, that is going to come out of it. This powerful vision you're going to become very excited about, and this in itself is going to show you the way. On one hand, it's going to show you the way, but on another hand, it's also going to show you like what's missing in your life as well. And also, my gorgeous Piscelini, when it comes to the month of December, do you know what? I know that this is going to sound a little bit strange, but you're going to realize that you are trying maybe to fit in somewhere where you don't fit in. Nothing bad about it. Nothing bad about it. The month of December is gonna really make you aware of the fact that you're trying to fit in somewhere where you don't simply fit in. And this is something that was kind of making you really, really disconnected. And you will have absolutely enough of that. You do not want to waste your life where you don't fit in. You do not want to waste your life where you do not belong, because you can lie to yourself as much as you want, as much as you like, but the truth, it's always going to come to the surface and slap you in your face. It's always going to come up. It's always going to catch up with you. So you have to be honest with yourself. If you're feeling like you're trying to fit in somewhere, then that means that you don't belong there, and it means that these feelings and emotions are always going to be following you, and they're always going to catch up with you until you stop ignore your spirit and your soul, because there is something much better, much bigger, much brighter waiting for you out there, as long as you acknowledge this. Just so important. So when you realize that you're trying to fit in somewhere where you don't fit in, you will realize that this has been making you feel disconnected and unhappy for a long time. And now you're going to realize, you know what? It's time to engage with something new. This is the beginning of your mental recovery, of your spiritual recovery. Okay, it's as soon as you realize it's time to engage with something new, you know, you are going to become very exciting, you are going to become very confident and very brave and very passionate, because you are going to remind yourself of an idea that you had not that long ago. That idea that you've had not that long ago, it's going to make you feel alive again. It's going to make you feel so passionate like never before. and it's gonna like kind of bring you in this mode of an adventure, which is exactly what you need, this energy, in order to unlock one of the most powerful doors of your entire existence. My gorgeous Pisces, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Happy New Year 2024. I wish you all the best. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, my gorgeous Pisces. I love every single one of you, okay? I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you, my gorgeous Pisces. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye.